Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Willian. He's one of the best around when it comes to close control with pace, and that makes him an explosive dribbler at times who's very tricky to stop. He's also a very good striker of the ball, especially from free kick situations, so the opposition will have to be careful about not giving away too many of those here.
Okay, interesting. And he's there to clear it. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Pedro. Shaw tries to get it forward quickly. Maguire. Maguire goes back to base. It's gone for a throw-in. Azpilicueta. Now it's Pedro, and here's Willian, out to the right, fired in. Lindelof tries to clear. Chelsea get it back again. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's played forward. Now it's Martial. Gets away from his opponents. Shaw. Shaw goes on a charge down the left. Oh, the ball's come loose! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Martial. Willian. Abraham. Plays it out to the flank. Going through. And it's Azpilicueta. Has a hit! In he goes again! It's there! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Chelsea take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Christensen. Conte. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Fred. Maguire. Lingard pushes to get on the end of it. Kovacic. And it's Marcos Alonso. Out towards the flank. Pedro. Abraham! He's pulled off a fine save.
Abraham really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
The defence can get it clear. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Fred. That's been drilled forward. Rudiger. Christensen. Raspilicueta. Hoists it forward. It's on Abraham! Oh, that's a fine save!
Abraham simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Lingard with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Christensen. Azpilicueta goes looking. He's got options out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the ball's come out. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Shaw. Forward it goes. Rudiger gets into the right position to intercept. Christensen. Rudiger. Christensen. Pedro. Abraham. And here's Willian. Defending of the desperate variety. Chipped through. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Pedro. Played out to the right. Real chance! Lingard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Chelsea head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. The action has already resumed here. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Shaw. Lindelof. Played towards the front men. And here's Ighalo. Done very well to intervene. Willian. Azpilicueta. Played in by Azpilicueta. Oh, the clearance is short. Oh, really good feet from him. Now it's Willian.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Rudiger picks it up from the goal kick. And it's been taken straight back. Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta plays it forward. Abraham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Shaw. And here's Martial. And here's Ighalo. It's Ighalo! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That has been clubbed away. Oh, that's nice. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Shaw gets it back. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Short, great leap! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ighalo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's Willian. Manchester United have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Goes for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that. Kovacic. Christensen. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Willian, out to the right. Azpilicueta conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Matic. Lindelof drives it forward. Tries lifting it over. Timely intervention. Shaw. Fred. Wan-Bissaka.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's going to be a double change then. And here's Lingard. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Manchester United are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Maguire. And they win it back again. Abraham. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Maguire with the foul. Cleared away.
Chelsea are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Ighalo over to the left. And he just whacks it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Manchester United are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Lobs it in gently. Tries to get it clear. And it's Marcos Alonso.
Chelsea probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Last chance, perhaps. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Pedro. Marcos Alonso. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Chelsea just have to run down the clock. That's great strength on the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprised.